Hey everyone, we're back for the second and last game of the day. We just had a very quick video with the $6.60. Uh, where he had kings, we had ace 10. He played it well. There was a jack on the flop. He raised, we called, not necessarily believing him. He had re-raised us pre-flop. Um, and then he checked the turn. It looks like made a bluff, didn't work. Then when he went all in, yeah, the kings were really good. And yeah, so he caught us on the 10 with the ace kicker. We did make a, you know, uh, we did get pocket aces to get our stack back to normal, but ended up losing it quite quickly. So now we're doing a $1. If we make a big profit from this, we're still good for the day. This is the last game of the day. So let's see how we do. Daily Harper, $1, 3-minute blind levels, 2 hours, 36 minutes, estimated duration. Let's see how we go and see if we can make a profit. Okay, there you go. Table started. Getting ready to start. Hopefully we can have it make a deep run. We do start with 100 blinds. Nine four on the big blind. Why are you so sad? Because we just lost a $6.60 tournament. We had a chance. Let's be careful here. We hit the nine. I think the nine's good. Could be trapping with his queen. We hit a set of nines. Jack 10 is beating us. Flush draw doesn't get there. Set of queens, which I doubt he has. Set of fives, set of eights. We'll bet half pot. We do have a set. We have to bet that. Don't know what he's got. Wow, this could be our first one, but you know what? We got a set. He could have jacked in. We're gonna call. Let's see. He's got jacks. Okay. Obviously, he didn't put us on the queen. We checked the flop, and we got the set. We would have been under pressure with the 1-9 there. Okay. Set of nines. We gave us. It's a good hand to call for like ninth of our stack or so. Yeah. So very good first hand. So we're very happy with that. Pocket jacks. He trapped more maybe. Oh, the queen was worrying. So, but we got the nine, and then we got another nine. Right. Well, we do have a seven. We are gonna check it. Maybe we should have bet it. Got a jack. He calls. Got an eight. He probably calls. Probably doesn't have a seven. Anything else he might fold. I don't think he's got a king, but we're gonna bet that one. Okay. Give him a chance to hit something else. If he calls here, oh well. It's either seven or two. Okay, now we're gonna check, hoping our seven's good. Might have ace high, might have a queen. I don't think he has a jack. He might have an eight. He only called. He might not have a pocket pair. We do want to check. I think we won. 7295. Okay. He decided not to try. He didn't know if he was up against a jack or. Then again, I think we didn't bet on the flop. So, okay, we made a few more chips there, having paired the seven. So 7-2. Supposedly the worst offsuit. Supposedly the worst hand in poker. We hit the seven. Okay. So very good start. Okay, we're gonna raise on the button. Get one fold. We did have a call. We did have a limp under the gun. Let's see what happens with that. could easily have an ace. We raise, so we could easily have an ace, so we're going to give it one bluff attempt. One. Good defaults. Okay. See, I mean, we min raised, after he was in there. So just took the chance to rip the ace. If he hits something else, he might not be too keen on folding, and we didn't really have a good hand there, so we got it. Right, we have been betting and they've been folding. I don't think we want to make that too much of a pattern for people to act on. These guys are very tight, it seems. Okay, we have paired our two. It might be enough, I don't know. Do we do the exact thing we did last time? I think we're actually going to fold this one. You know what? We've done well. We don't have to win the pot. That is half pot. That is bet. So you could easily have trapped with a jack or queen, hoping we're going to bet again. Excuse me. We're not going to fall for that. Ace king. Trips are still small. We'll see if we can hit. I don't want this to go all in. I'm actually happy with the folds. We've had so many hands with ace king that we've lost. All in pre-flop, so it just makes it, quite bad. But they did fold to a raise, so it seems like we're actually controlling this table. So let's see if we can keep going on that. We folded, I think, where we needed to. Let's get on Beraba. Okay, well, we do have ace queen. Don't really want to be trapped with something better, but this is a great hand. I think we re-raise him now. You know what, we're actually just going to call. Okay. We did miss. We're going to call that as well with ace high. We now have the nut flush draw. We'll check. We hit the queen and we hit the nut flush. Could we have asked for a better run out? And it wasn't expensive. His bet wasn't worrying. Okay, we did limp. We didn't want to. We didn't want to raise. Raise too much. We're not worried about this. We just want to get value. I don't know what he's got. I don't think he's got anything, so we're just going to re-raise. Hope he shows. He calls. He must have something. Oh, second nut flush. Wow, good call. He could have easily re-raised us thinking his flush was good. What are the chances we got the ace? Wow, nice hand. I say nice hand. And well played is what we're going to fold this one. Wow. Okay. I'm going to say good play. That was a good call. I mean, shame he's got a really small stack. We're very happy with that one. We're gonna fold, but wow. What did he have? He had king. He had ace king. We had ace queen. How's that? We would have called all in, but we would have been really worried about that. We would have needed that entire run out to win. How scary would that have been? Wow. Oh, okay, that was an interesting one. We would have been behind if we went all in. We did have more than him, but we would have been down to about what he has now, I think, yeah. We had lost that. Very good call by him. Well, I mean, obviously he lost, but I mean, that he didn't raise. Well played. We do have 16,000 now, so it's really good. We're doing well. 36, we're going to fold that. We don't have to play every hand. Yeah, if we went all in, he was all in. So, I mean, we could have done that. I just didn't see what he's got there. I mean, I suppose another spade. King of spades is high as it's going to get there. But yeah, no, he would have definitely called things. We hit the queen as well. Okay. We're going to see a flop with our fours. I don't want to call that, to be honest. Okay. We just got these. We're going to fold. We've got two people in the pot with us. We said if a four hits the four's still good. Four's still good. If we hit the ace, we would win with the fours. Fours are good. Hits the nine. Our fours would have lost. Okay. Oh, right. Well, he's doing quite well after that. Oh, he must have had a bad hand. Oh, I think we must. Oh, when he lost to the ace 10, he was doing well. Ooh. Okay, we'll call. Okay. We're playing six max, so not that many people after us. Only five other players, so we'll see. Glad we didn't go for that one with the pocket fours. Been a very sad river. We hit the seven, but is it enough? Do we hang in here? I don't know. I think maybe we stick around. Don't know. We call. I don't think he has a jack, but he might have a king. He might have been bluffing. Well, let's see what he's got, shall we? Maybe our seven's good. He's got ace king. Good hand. Good hand. We didn't lose too much. We saw what he had. He might have thought we stuck in our jacks. Bit sad to lose on that one, you know. But we're currently 37th out of 200. Okay, now 36th out of 291. Not that that's too much to go on. You can't get attached to that. Things change so quickly. But yeah, considering we're at 15,984, we had a really good start. We haven't had many downs, just that last hand, I think. We got away from some hands. So I think we're happy with that for now. Look at that, first place, $110 basically. That's really good. If we did that, that will certainly make up a lot of losses. Give us a good profit to work with. Just got to maintain and keep going. We have 38 minutes, 52 seconds to late reg. 3 minute level, so quite quick. We're at 160 on the blinds. We're not feeling it, thankfully. Not really feeling it. But people are going to start feeling it, which could give us the advantage. As people enter closer to late reg. We've got a good stack at 37th, 39th now. 37th or 39th, one of them. Hey, total winnings $47 in about 6 weeks. I mean, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days. Today's day today. Weekday. Day 10 overall, but 8th weekday. Ooh, breaks are still long, even though the blind levels are so short. We basically have the same amount of blinds as starting, 99.9 blinds, basically 100 blinds. Look at WizV GG, $131,700 in earnings. It's playing a $1. Enjoying the game, going for it, enjoying playing. Maybe it's playing many of them at the same time. I don't really do that at the moment. It's easier to do one game. But, yeah. Okay, we're off 40th. It's fine. Those levels increment. $10 at ninth place. By the time you get to first, $107. Oh, 10 times in just 10 seats, 8 seats. Yeah, sixth is already $24. It's like, you really want to make it count if you have a deep run. You don't want to go out at something like 40th like we got. Of course, you don't want to go out before, but if you get to 40th, you really want to capitalize and get far. We've had some close ones. We had a close one with a $2 on our third game of the challenge. We made a little bit of profit, but not. No, actually, we made quite a bit considering. I think it was $2.50 buy-in. If you haven't seen it, spoiler alert. So I think $16 profit or something on that one, or $16 in total. $14, about $14 profit. Spoiler over. So yeah, you really want to make it deep. We've done on this week. We've had two good ones. $5.40, $3.20. Just the $6.60 we busted out of. But yeah. So those two nice deep ones, but just didn't get as far as we wanted to. But it's still early. Remember, okay, we're quite far behind our target of 10 times the stack, but we're going to have hopefully some big games, some big wins. Those, will hopefully bring things back closer to what we want to get again, So currently 40th. We have been going well. What happened on the last one? What did he have? He had ace king. He had ace king. He hit the king. Either trapping or he got a bit worried with the second jack that came on the turn. What did we have? Oh, we paid the 7. We had a7. We paid the 7 on the flop. Thankfully, pot wasn't that big. He did do a raise. We did call. We wanted to see. It was actually a very small raise. Okay. It really was a small raise. So, I mean, for us, I think it was like 100 and something chips or something. So, could just be trying to get us off with the small one if we had nothing, showing confidence. But we've got to see what he had. So, ace king, interesting. We saw something. I don't think he raised us either. I think he just called. So, fascinating. Sometimes a nice way to play it as well, because, you might not hit with your ace king. Although maybe that's why you want to raise, but still. Can be an interesting play. Okay. We are back in the tournament. Let's see how we can go. Queen 2 offsuit. Oh, okay, well, he's got a 0 VPIP rate, so, don't necessarily expect him to raise. He could raise, but didn't. Yeah, that must have been what, his second or third hand. We are going to call. Okay. Wisby GG. A lot of winnings so far in tournaments, it seems, but very tight. So far, at least. Will he use that? Ooh, he could have technically hit the 8. Okay. He's obviously well experienced. He might see through what we're doing. Maybe he folds. He doesn't want to throw chips at it. If he folds, that's good. Okay. Oh, we took it. I'm happy with that. However, you would have probably chased the rabbit there as well and seen the 8 and probably thought, then pair the 8. Future reference to be aware of that, We will call. We will call 7-3 offsuit. See if we can play it. We are playing quite. We are going well. Okay. Do we rep an ace? I don't think so. No, actually not. We haven't been doing much betting on the flop. Yeah, so maybe now it'll look a bit stronger. Our bet's not very strong, so See what he makes of this. Also not a very big VP rate as well. Okay. Well, I don't know. 3 might have been good. Okay. But we got him off there. So, okay, but now we're going to fold. A bit of variety here, or whatever. Glad to have won with that hand. Folded. So, we're going well at this table. Joker pass obviously played well with his ace king and got something from us, but not that much. We had the ace flush over king flush. That was crazy. Could have lost with the one ace queen, ace king. Okay, we're all going to raise now in normal position. We did fold one. Okay. Was VGG does call us. Oh, we hit the 9. I don't think we're unhappy with that. I don't know what he has. We will put a bit of pressure. Maybe he doesn't believe us. He might have an overpair. Okay. He did just call us. He didn't raise us. Could be in there with 3s. Could be in there with 6s. 6s don't look that good. Okay. We are beating 6s. I think 10s he's re-raising. He does call us. An ace comes. He probably doesn't. Maybe he takes a chance to bluff. I'm sure he's done some bluffing over the time. Another queen, ace. He could have a jack. He did call us. Maybe just didn't believe us. Flush gets there. We've got a queen of hearts. We're happy with the check. I think our nine's good, actually. Oh. Okay, we did hit. He stayed in there with 2 overs. Can't really blame him for that. So, yeah, no hearts either. I don't think it's a bad check, but we will limp with ace king. I mean, king 10. Right now it's 17,800, so we're really going well. 200, the blinds are at, so people might start feeling that now. Oh, you see he's sitting out. I think he's playing more than one game. Let's see, raising us with the 660 more. We will pay 3-bet pot. We're happy with that. Okay, we miss completely. We will check. Things escalate here, I think. We fold. Pretty easy fold. We tried. We didn't really like the raise, the re-raise. Or the raise, we limped. Oh, we did a king. Diamond with a king. Blind's now 250. So they could start feeling the pressure. We are going to just call this one. We are against another big stack. We got the gut shot in 2 overs. I think I'm going to call with that. And we got the backdoor flush. I mean, he has got a stack, so he could have been bad not bluffing. We'll check. We hit the queen. Hopefully he doesn't river us. I think we're good, yeah, though. The king comes. Only a king on ace would have worried us there. I wonder if he got the king, guys. We're not going to fold 500 into that pot. Let's see. Set of 5. Okay. Well, he got value. Bet the flop, bet the turn. Okay. Bet the river. Okay, we didn't get greedy there, but we lost about 1,500 chips, so that was a big hand. Pocket 4s. Pocket 5s. Yeah, we're glad the king came there. I don't think we would have re-raised though, but I mean, we're glad the king came there. We're going to fold, yeah. Pick a spot. We're going to have plenty of hands we can play. Could have the pocket something, and then we call the wrong one. Maybe we could have called that on the button, queen 4. Would have been bottom pair again. But Sure. I won't play too much. We're gonna fold again. We're gonna fold. We'll fold if we need to. We'll fold. Play a long game. More longish game. It's not a very long game. Oh. We'll call. We'll call with 6-3. Maybe getting a bit cheeky, but we've got some chips to play with. We don't want to be doing too much of this if it doesn't work out, you know. But you know, we can try two like this. Mix things up as well. We'll see what we do. Okay. Oh, we have a call. We do flop the up and down. Okay, I think we bet half pot. I will call the 400. Flush draw is there. Makes things complicated. Hopefully that slows things down. Does. Read the 6. I don't know if the 6 is good. King's probably good. Flush is there. Will he bet for value or a blocker? No, he doesn't. We're not even going to try. We're not going to risk more chips here. We'll check. It reads that, and we lose to ace king again. Joker pass. Okay. See, no spades, but I don't know. They could hang on. It's $1. Just buy in again. Huh? Oh, we did have the up and down, so that was nice. We would have beat ace king obviously if we got that. So that was nice. It was nice to flop, but not that nice because it got more value from us because of it. But it was controlled, limited, shall we say? We are at 14,697. Blinds up to 300 already. We do have to stay ahead of the blinds. It's definitely a fast-paced game. So, you know, want to stay ahead when we can, maybe. Sure, this would have been a peaceful pot, and then we would have bet 10-9, ace-10 beating us. Full house, if anyone has it. Sure, you know, we're happy with the queen. Okay. We have pocket kings. It has helped to get a really good hand as well. Okay. Let's see what we're going to be able to do. Oh, we got a raise. Okay. We'll make it 1-5. We'll maybe get a call and hopefully no ace on the flop. Oh, well, we're all in with kings. Ace-10, here's a shot. Okay, we got a set of kings. And we're happy with that. Just no jack, no queen on the wow, and he hit the ace. Wow, thankfully we hit the king. Okay. What a nice flop. And then the tourney was dead. He needed a straight runner on a straight. Wow, okay, there you go, guys. Pocket kings. All in against ace-10. I think in a tournament like this, you need something like that. Okay. You know, when an all-in a flip. That wasn't a flip. We were way ahead, but you don't want the ace-10, obviously, otherwise you're quite nervous. We will call. We don't know how Wisby GG plays on a short stack, and the stack's getting a bit short. He does fold. We'll check out of position. What do we have? Oof, runner straight. That's it. Just check, and we pick up the gutch, the open ender. Now we hope he doesn't shove. You know, thinking we're bluffing. Well, we've got the 6 of clubs. We hit the straight. We'll bet third pot. Hopefully he has a jack. We don't want him to have a flush, but we have got the 6 of clubs. Wow, so we got there with the open ender. Okay. Do we go all in here? How much more is it? I think we do. If he's got it, we lose another 4. Seven, 6. Oh, we split. Okay. Whew. Okay. Not the best, you know. We wanted to win that. Okay. But not bad. We're sitting at a big stack. We just won kings versus ace-10. That was good. Better than losing to the flush. I didn't think we were losing to flush. I was really hoping we weren't losing to the flush. We will call this on the button, min raise. So we're both the open ender. He had a pair as well. No backdoor flush. We did just have an interesting pot together. But we still want to take what we can if we can. I don't think he's got anything. We're just going to call it because of that and hope to hit something. Okay, sixes, eights. I think we take a chance here. An ace is calling us. He did re-raise. I do think we can get it through, but we're going to check. He might call us with ace. He's got a short stack. He just bars in again. Beats us with king. I don't know if we would have got it through. I mean, I don't know how tight he is. We don't know. But I don't want to just be punting away chips for no reason right now. So, okay, to give up that pot. Ace 3, we'll see what we can do. Stack's getting pretty short with 350 the blinds. Not terribly short, but I'm sure they're feeling it. Alright, we've got ace 3. We hit the ace. There's a spade draw here. I don't think we have to go too heavy actually, because we've got the spade draw with an ace. Not it's a backdoor. We have a wheel draw with a 3. We've got an ace. We kicker, but I think we bet for some value here. We don't want to see a shove. Our kicker's not good. We don't want to see. Okay, good. The fold is. Might have scared myself with that. We don't want to see a shove. Well, we would have stuck with our ace. Ace was okay. Ace 5. This time we'll raise it. Okay. Just because our kick is better. No, we want that pot. Our stack is good. Let's put some pressure. We don't want to get re-raised, but with a big stack and the pressure is working, we do get called by the blind. He could trap. We have a wheel draw. We've got ace high. We haven't hit yet. We're not too happy. Pot's getting. He's got a stack. He could try bluff us. Okay. We hit a nothing. Okay, if ace high isn't good, yeah, I don't think we want to bet. So let's see. 7-5. Did he miss? He missed. Okay, good. Well, it also gives a bit of credit. Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, we're folding that. We checked to the end. Ace high was good. We checked. We're happy. We're fine. We weren't bluffing him off that end. I mean, we weren't getting value out of that hand. And again, people playing pretty tight. So we're going to do what we can at this table, I think. You know, we get some things through. Let's see how we go. But yeah. We brought a 61% VPIP, so yeah, that's different. Ace King again. This time against Ace Queen and gets cooled by Ace Queen. Sort of. Cooled, maybe. Maybe not quite. Two pair versus top pair. Gets folded to us. Wow, they really are playing tight, eh? Okay. Oh, we would have blocked a flush draw. Jack, a queen. Oh, what's the jack? We have the jack. I actually don't want to call this, especially considering how tight they were playing. You don't know what's going to happen. It's a big blind. Maybe 7, you could easily have an ace. Okay, 2, missed that one. I think we're going to fold this one as well. Okay, we're not too worried about the blinds. They are at 400 already. This is getting quite crazy. I mean, they still got some blinds, but it's getting less. Might have to be careful how we play against a small stack soon. 6-4, we're definitely going to fold. Get out the way for now. You know what? We've been very glad to get the chip lead we got. Ace king again. Set of jacks again. How many times are we seeing set of jacks? Ouch. Ugh. Ace king, he's got top pair on the turn. Jack's very happy to be against the king as well. Whew, okay. But now his stack is a lot higher. I think we're going to raise. I don't think we want to just limp. We are only 5-handed right now, so that's not what we want. And we could easily be against some monster hands here. We're going to fold. See what we're against. Jacks, jacks. Okay, well, they weren't hitting a jack. But we did not want to be against that. Yes, we did. Okay, well, it's one of those. I'll say not sad. Big pot, but no. Opted to fold. Been down, so. Okay. Let's see what's going to happen. We're big blind. Let's see what happens to us. We'll get raised. Okay. We might call it raise. I don't know if we want to call it raise. I mean, if we had a pair, he's probably all in. But I don't think we're going to fold. With a big stack, small stack, I don't think we're just going to fold. Unless we get a raise there. No, we call it. Oh. We do it 2 pair. We're going to trap a bit. I've done this a few times, and I've got cooled on this basically. Our losses are limited. We don't want to lose this. We want him to bet. We will re-raise him. We will hopefully go all in. Maybe he goes all in. I don't even. We'll then raise him. We're hoping our 2 pair are good. Again, we're beating aces, kings, jacks, any pocket pair that has a net. We're beating. We've been rivered a few times. We're calling. If this is another one, that's just that. Jacks. We just have to avoid a jack. How is his equity so high? Oh, because he's got the jack. Okay. So no pairing, no jack. So let's see what we get. It held. It held. We lost with 7-4 against ace 10. We lost with 6-4 against king 10. It's still pretty fresh in the memory. And now we got 2 pair with our 7-10, beating pocket jacks. Wow, that was rough for him, but thankfully it held. We just didn't want the board to pair or for him to get a jack. We'll do one call. He might raise us pre-flop, seeing what we went in with, but he doesn't, and we have a 6. Okay. Is our 6 good? I don't know. Definitely call. And we get 2 pair. I think we're gonna let him bet into us, hopefully. Hopefully we're winning. Again with the low cards. But 2 pair, does he do a move? Finish with one of his other games. There we go. A bit half pot, okay? Hopefully we don't chase him off. He calls. I think we're ahead. If he calls, I think we're ahead. Jack 10, he had top pair. So he had top pair. He didn't bet a lot. We stayed in. Or did we bet? No, we didn't. We checked. He didn't bet a lot. We stayed in. We got hit 2 pair. Okay. We're running well now. And with bad cards, we were running well. It's normally considered a bad card. All right, there are small stacks. We don't know what's going to happen now. Okay, P Pokers is not small. He just started. Thank you. Wizards V, we don't know what's going to happen with him. Okay, we'll call. We'll call on the button. Could have folded, but really, maybe a nitty fold as far as I'm concerned right now. Button. Did consider raising to put pressure on P Pokers. Now he's just in. Maybe he wants to wait for better hand. Okay. I think that's a block bet, sort of. We'll surrender this one too. It's fine. We've done well with some hands. We're happy to fold. We didn't have it. We folded. Okay, we'll fold again. Right. At over 38,000 now. Blinds at 500, so starting stack 20 blinds. It's a fold. We'll fold Jack 6. Okay. Save ourselves for now. Raises again, putting some pressure. Does get a call. And a fold. What did we have? We had middle pair. Problem is, if P Poker's done this 3 times, and he could easily get it. Raise, we don't really think too much of it. Someone doesn't think too much of it, and then he's got like kings or something. Queens or whatever. Well, the check raising with the 2 pair on the flop finally paid off. Floyd more outs than I wanted him to. Here's the border. That's okay. He is desperate in a way, but he has been waiting. So he's most likely beating us. We're not going to pay him that much. Something that is probably initially against us. For him, that's beating us probably pre-flop. So 2-3 again. Does he do the same maneuver? Or does he see a free flop? Nope, he was raised. We're not calling that either. Let's see what they do. This. We do have a chip stack to play with, so I think we're going to do that right now. Play sort of not at leisure. We don't want to be leisurely until the tournament's over. But yeah, we can use our chip stack as in be happy with it and pick some spots. I think, especially while the pressure's on before late reg. Still 7.5 minutes. Queens versus aces, shame. Shame for the queens, great for aces. Not out of it. We've lost to less than 5% equity before. Could be a queen. It's not. Aces hold. Pot of 30, so we got a big stack to right now. It's just one of those things. For queens, you know. Quite short and you come up against aces. First prize night, $109, $107.50. So it's really good. Big bet, half pot. Queen 10 suited, we waited and we got a good hand in the big blind. Could be disguised a little. We'll see how we play it. Okay. We are playing against another big stack. Happy for that fold. We were happy to call as well. Okay, right. We do flop the gut shot and the club draw. I don't think we're going to raise into the razor. I think we're going to check, yeah, and let him raise, especially considering we want to draw. Okay, right, we do hit the draw. We'll bet 700 Rand. I don't know what he'll make of that. I find it hard for him to fold on 700. Let's bet third pot. I mean, I sort of think we look like we have a flush. He calls. Maybe he just wants to see. Ace 5. Wow, he's actually drawing to a bigger flush as well. We got some good value out of that one, I think. I think he called just to actually look, to be honest. Maybe he thought his ace-high was good. It's actually very possible. It is possible. He might have thought it was good. We're going to fold 4-3. We just made some chips. We'll keep them for a little. Yeah. Keep them for at least. Chip safe looking nice now. That was a nice flush to hit as well. We raised. We're happy to just call. It was a nice run out. Really was a nice run out. Flush stopped just in time. Not hit the ace. Ooh, this is tight. 54%, 45%. Not the flush. Unless it's a king. There we go, or 5. So ace high wins. Cool. Ace high winning, but scary bought a scary table. Flush draw there. And now we'll fold. We'll fold. Just to see. Yeah. 2-4 offsuit. We're gonna fold. King 9. I don't think we want to fold it. Yeah. We'll just call. I felt like folding. Then I thought maybe we raise. Just call. But worried. Happy to call a little raise. Things can happen by late reg. Maybe that's why I just wanted to be a bit conservative. We don't get fold equity because we just limped. The big blind, at very least, is calling. I mean, you could have 2 pair or something, but yeah, we did hit top pair, so let's go. He folds good. We hit top pair. We're happy with that. Nice flop for us, King 9. We just called. Okay, well, we made a bit there. Why not? We'll fold now. There you go. Make a bit, fold. Make a bit, we're happy. What's he? 2000. Okay, good. We were a lot closer to Joker Pass earlier. We were beating. We had more chips in him, but we were a lot closer. Now we're actually quite far ahead. So it's getting better for us. Loss is not what we want, but still. we're the big blind again. Feels like we were just the big blind. Six-handed goes fast. See if he folds it to us. That would be nice. Maybe he raises us. He has got a big stack. He has been going well. We'll check. I think we'll bet this one as well because we could easily hit this. So could he. It's the same bet we just did just now. We don't have to get stuck on it. We'll fold. Okay, he knows we're pulling a move now. Maybe he hit, waited for us to do that. Possible as well. Definitely don't want to be doing too much of that as well. Ace-8, if it gets folded to us, we're not limping. I think we're actually going to put pressure. Okay, we're not putting pressure against a big stack. Don't lose too many chips here either. And all-in does look more ominous now. But we'll definitely call it if it was folded. Ooh, okay, we only hit the 8. Okay, I mean, it's nice to hit. The jack could be there. We could be having a jack and trapping. Okay. See what he makes of it. Maybe, oh, we're not playing around with that. He's bluffing. Good bluff. There's a jack. We don't want to get committed to that. He's thinking about it. I mean, he can't bluff. Okay. Maybe hit something. Maybe hit a 4 or something. Oh, putting pressure, catching up with us as well. Okay, right. Ace King, we don't really want to be in a big altercation with a big stack. I did this the other time and I just went out. Another game. This time I'm going to call. It's a big raise. I'm actually just going to call with Ace King. Some people might be in a shove, but sometimes it doesn't work out. And against the biggest stack, you know, and I mean, yeah, oof, no. It can go bad. You know, maybe he's got queens. He rivered a queen last time we had Ace King versus queens, the guy. Okay, yeah, I think we will go all in though if it does lead to that. I do think we're ahead. I mean, if we're not, this is a sort of a cooler. We're going to just re-raise. I mean, we got top pair, top kicker. This is the flop we want with kings, with ace king. Hopefully, he didn't need a set. Against queens, wow, and he went all in. Okay, anything but a queen. An ace, a king, a 4, a 5, a 3, a 10. Anything but a queen. Okay. Oh, same place we went out in a nice big tournament we just did. But we went all in pre-flop with we had ace king, he had queens. We hit the flop with ace king, and then he rivered the queen. So now, having played it, we get to bet with the king. He shoves all in. So that was dangerous with the queens, but if he doesn't believe us, maybe we showed a bit of bluffing. So we were a bit worried about that big stack, not getting too involved with him, but we ended up getting his stack. So that was great. So now he's out, and we got the stack. We were happy. Now really the big stack at this table. They have been moved to a new table. Oh, that was a nice one. Ace king worked. Yeah, and the king was on the board. Maybe he thought we were bluffing. I mean, that's like all he was beating. No, it wasn't all he was beating, sorry. Any other pair. But yeah, I mean, we could have the king. We did. We went all in. That was nice. Happy with that. He only had 4 and a bit percent equity, just under 5% equity on the river. So unlikely to get there, but it's been known to happen. You just need to watch a few of my videos to know that. Okay, but we were very happy with that. That was a good one. That was a good double up. Wow. Basically double up. I looked at places paid 132, and I for a bit thought it might be Oz. Oh, that's hard. I want to fold, but we're not going to. With the big stack, we're not going to just let that happen. Introduction to the table. I don't think he's got the king. I think we can add some pressure here. We've thought too long, I think. We're just going to call. I don't think he has the king again. Like, that bet wasn't a very good bet, or was it? Maybe it was. Maybe. Well, are we donating to him? I don't know. We would have liked our hand to improve. He might have a bluff here because of the flush draw. Are we betting so much with jacks? I mean, all right, guys, we might be throwing them away. We're going to pay once. Feels like a bad call, but let's go. Like I said, feels like a bad call. Did I make the call? I did make the call. Nice hand. We lost some chips. Should have protected them more. We just lost 10 grand on that. Not a very good kicker. There was a king there. The bet was sort of comfortable, I suppose, on his part. He was happy with his king. We will fold now. Let's just take a breather. Whew, amazing how you can like double up basically, and then you lose just a little bit of that, like a third of what you just won, and it feels, oh, so far down. We didn't. We won. I'll see. Okay. Blinds at 1,200. We've got a few. Again, the person to our right, we just got to watch. We're happy for him to be on the right. Okay, he did have a king. We're quite sticky with our jack. We allowed it. We did it once. Not very happy with this hand. Okay. We could be facing a shove, so like, are we calling 4,000? Okay, well, almost literally calling 4,000. Nope. He raises all in. 5,000. Wow, pack. It's got 44,000 chips now. We definitely helped him get there. That's not good. Okay, it went it. Ace 4. Ace 4? Okay, he went for it. It's a big raise. Oh, it wasn't. It's only min raise. Wow. Looking at 3,200 or whatever, like it's a big raise. It's a min raise. Okay. We're the biggest stack at the table and sort of feeling a bit of pressure in a way. Okay. I think we might want to be a bit more sure about our hands, even six-handed. So let's see. You pick a spot or two, but no. 3, 4. We're gonna fold this time. Huh? Still 314 people in here. Average stack at 29,000. You still got a bit of play with that. So all in 11. Okay, we do hope he wins. We hope Queen Jack wins, just to sort of make this more in our favor. This table. Okay. Huh. All right. Okay. 61,000. He is now quite a big stack, and now we've got someone to the left with a stack our size. So, you know, you got other people at tables maybe with like 20,000 each or something. We might have just as much possibility of going out as any of them because we're competing with stacks our size. We will see a flop for free. Not a bad flop. I think we will. Did he see us bluffing just now? Well, we had a jack. Okay. We could have one of these. He could have one of these. He folds. We're happy that he folds. We need a few of those, you know. I think we want to beat him at a few hands. Okay, we're another chip leader. Not by much, but like 200 or something. Okay, we got the blind in here. Okay. We are against big stacks, so they don't need to go all in right now. Might see a flop for 800. Big pot, 800. We're now fighting for a pot of 6,300. Hopefully you don't get raised. Let's see what he does. Okay. Folding that. Oh, gets two folds. Well done. Either he pulled a move or he had it. Maybe he wanted to get called. I don't know. Oh, some tussling going on between the left and right of us. We're in the middle of it. We're right in the middle of it. Okay. Scorp 9 is just sitting there with his 0 play, 0 beat rate. Average stack now 32, almost 33,000. We can't complain. 29 blinds. We can't complain. Remember again, this is a fast-paced tournament. Not only is it 3-minute blind levels, but we are. What do we do? I think we raise 8,000. I think that's fine. We just want to fold here, maybe here. Small stack can call us. But yo, we're six-handed as well, so that just makes it faster. We don't want to go all in here. We don't want him to. Okay, sure. He made a habit of that. He could chip up quite nicely because we weren't wanting to do that. I think we wanted the call there. I think our nines were good. But we pick up a nice pot there. You know, the blinds are quite valuable. Do we do 8,000? Let's do 8,000. I think we do 8,000 again because it does look suspicious. So we'll do exactly the same. You know, maybe they think we're taking a chance. Maybe get a shove here and win. Okay, we get one all in. Small, but something. Okay, we got aces. They've seen us now do this with aces. Okay, runner and flush is not. Oh, it's there. Oh, anything but a spade. That's what we need. Okay, it's right. We win. Oh, that was scary. Oh, for sweat against a small stack, and we were nervous as well. We don't want to be losing chips. We want to be winning. So they all folded to our 8,000 bet first, and then we got aces with the 8,000. Wow, that was nice. No bounty, but I mean, it was still nice to get it. I got threes in the big blind. Okay, that was good. That was good. Yeah, that was nice. Ooh, we're not going to call that there. We'll fold our threes this time. We don't have to be playing them. We just made some chips, so we can keep them. Pay the big blind. Leave this up to them. There we go. Don't really want to be in a three-way all-in with pocket threes. Right. Ace nine, tens. Okay. Four. All right, tens now. Got 90,000. Could have pressure to our left. How's he been playing? You see, he hasn't been afraid to be shoving. Remember, there was a limp. We called as the small blind, and then he shoved, so he's not afraid to get aggressive. Oh, let's see what happened there. But we're not calling all in a 7-6. We're like just on half our stack. But we are doing well. Just because the table's got some high stacks doesn't mean we mustn't lose sight of the fact that we are 26th out of 243. Average stack is 38, so we're above that. Okay. So we just must keep playing. Try to play well. Oh, this could be interesting. No ways. Not again. Sorry guys, I'm sure you wanted to see that. I wanted to see that. The dynamic of our table could change. Adjust something. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh no. Relog in. Ugh. Just started working as I changed the internet. Okay, it just takes us back and that's good. Oh, we're happy with that. Okay, we missed on 4-3. DGI folded the last one, must have, because his stack's still pretty much the same. And ace king in a flips with tens beats tens. He finds it funny. We, on the other hand, are really trying to win in this one. Please do well. Okay. We're going to raise. I don't think we want to play this too gently. We don't want to be playing too scared right now. We've got ace-3 suited. There's no bounty, so it's not like we're after the bounty. So we might get a bit of respect for our raise. Happy with that all in. Not happy with the call. Okay. We got bottom pair, and we got a flush draw. Maybe we should have bet. I don't know. I think now we bet. You might think we're pulling a move. Okay, we're happy with the fold. Now we want the spade. Spade, yeah, because 8-6 is beating us. Huh? Did we make anything there? Huh? We did make something. 324. I think we lost more than we made there. Oh well, it was a good attempt. Ugh, that was rough. We lost to a small stack, 8-6, and we had the nut flush draw. Wow, that happens. Okay, we have king queen. We could get it all back now just by having it folded to us. Okay, happy with the king, not happy with the club. So there you go. Sort of made up for it. It wasn't a massive pot. We just played either with the ace, suited ace. Pot's getting quite big now. Okay, getting quite worth it to steal the pot. Less than 6 blinds. We are going to fold. He did just go all in with 8-6, but he was under a lot of pressure, so yeah, we don't want to be risking those many chips with. We are going to fold this again. Huh? Maybe we'll catch one of those with pocket aces. Kuroma did call him though, so let's see what they got. His pocket 7's a good hand. Ace 10, they're flipping. Right, ace does hit. 10 doesn't really change anything except that there's no 7. Ace 10 wins. Alright. Now we got 2 stacks bigger than ours at the table. Quite a bit as well. One close to us on the right. We'll fold. Be aware that there's some big stacks here. How many entrants were there? How? Okay, 939 entries into this tournament. Currently 50th out of 199. We're going well. Looks a bit difficult because of the size of the stacks at the table. We're not really happy with all in with anyone here unless we have it, you know. Could easily cut our tournament short. We just got another big stack join the table, 93. Easy fold. Okay. Sometimes those are nice, easy folds. You know what to do. Done. Survive the hand. You don't want to just be playing like that. That's why it's nice to get a bad hand so that you can do it with it. You just fold. We will be the next blind on the big blind on the next hand. See what you do with that. Shove. Wow, and he gets called. 4-3. Oh, maybe pulling a move. Ace 5. I don't think I would have called that there. Flops the straight. Ace 5 versus 4-3, and 4-3 flops the nuts. Well, that's what you call a relief. Yeah, so confusing. There you go. I was wondering who's going to say something. Okay. Wow. Trying to make a play. Got called. He was trying to make a play. He really was. You're going to have to fold a big blind. Might be a bit of a tilt. We're not calling it with 5-3. I don't know if we would hit the straight. We had the gut shot. Huh? Queen 10. Queen 10, I don't think we want to be too aggressive here. We would normally want to raise, but I don't want to get too hectic with them. We're not going to call that. The big stack. Oh, Park now got a big stack and taking advantage. He's using it, so it could be dangerous if he gets away from us, you know. Okay, well, can afford saving some money on that flop, so that's good. We will fold again. We can fold a bit. Chip stack now at 55, but we can afford to fold a bit. We might get a hand just now. Scoop the blinds. Blinds are getting quite high. I mean, pot's 8,250 before anyone puts money in, so. We'll be folding 9-6. Look at our VPIP rate. It's gone down to 38. Still quite high considering, but yeah, we've been folding now, considering what's happening at the table. 6. Don't think it really matters too much. Right, Jack 9 we might try. We might be facing a raise. Don't want to be. We don't want to just lose 7,000 chips. Then really be quite cautious, I think, after that. But we are going to take a chance with Jack 9. Might even hesitantly call a little bit of a raise. We don't want frozen right to go all in. He faults. Okay, we're happy for that one. Okay, we would have flopped up and down on a rainbow flop. And bottom pair. Now we can afford to fold. Oh, make a few chips, survive. That's basically what we're doing. We're at average stack, so we sort of survive. Look, we're in the top half, but still doesn't feel like pressure. We do have a lot of blinds though. We've got like 17 blinds or so we can play. I mean, we can pick some moments, like we just did. Thankfully, no one had something better, much better. Yeah. Oh. Another bad hand, but we're in the blind, so let's see. Maybe it gets folded to us. Maybe we can do something with it. Be happy to chip up with this pot even. Not really happy getting raised, yeah, but the pot is so big. I think we fold now. Okay, well, maybe saved us from a few chips we would have lost because 4,000 into that pot. I wonder if we would have hit, or we might have. Aces blocking each other. Okay, ace queen still winning. 6, 5, or 9, we would have won. The 2. Ace. Oh, of diamonds. Flush draw. I didn't even notice. Okay. Huh? Oh, I don't know what to make of that. That was like some pressure. I mean, it's a break. We are 67th out of 147. We should actually be sort of at ease if you think about it. But we are below average stack. We're below the average stack. Oh, we were the big blind, so that might have changed. No buffers, which is fine on the break. At least you can see me talking to you if that's what you want. Hear me talking to you. I was going to look at the people at our table, but yeah, there's some big stacks at our table. But we can play. That's a nice thing. Even though our stack is not as big as everyone else, we are not terribly worried about the blinds. We still have like 12. I mean, it is getting high. Getting to the end though. I mean, we're nearly 1,000 entrants into this tournament. I think it was. So we can do a real top finisher. That could be really nice. But we want to feel like we want to finish right at the top. Get a good one. So it's going to be a challenge, especially at our table. Maybe. We've been around them. We're watching sort of what's going on. But I think bottom line is pretty close to the norm anyway. Yeah, that's how to play. Oh, at least this happened now, because now we don't want to be lagging while we're playing. That will not be pleasant because you miss a hand or two. You really want to take advantage of the hands you do get, okay? And you don't want to just miss out on blinds. It's very frustrating to do. All right, you know what I'm going to do? Might help calm down as well. I'm just going to go get a cup of tea quickly. Hopefully, I can get it in time. I'll be back. Then we can relax a bit. Hopefully, not go out in the first 3 hands. Oh, we disconnected again. Oh no, that is not good. That is not good at all. Ooh, good thing I came to check here. I'm like, sure we got time left on the break. Oh, we don't want to be buffering now. We don't want to be disconnecting, should we say. That adds a little bit of a pressure to a already semi-pressurized game. I think we're still in the time for break. I think we have changed. Okay, there you go. Imagine we get to the final table and this happens to us. Good news will be at least we'll be at the final table. Bad news. How's that? How was that for timing? Good. That was good. All right. Will he pull a move? Do we risk 2,000 to just make a call with something? I'm really tempted to. Wouldn't mind a re-raise here to make or a raise to make the decision easier. Call him. I mean 2,000 into a pot like that. How do we not? Oh, we had top pair, we're gonna bet. Initial raiser. We beat him. Okay, nothing was coming higher than us, but we don't know that. So let's take the pot while we can. Maybe you get a bit of value. Maybe you get a fold that maybe you want the fold. Okay, we're gonna fold you. Kettle's boiled. I'm not gonna miss a single hand now, guys, unless we lag out or whatever. Also want to keep tabs on what's going on though. Right, so what did we have? We had a raise, we had a call, and then we had a call. A10, ace, king. That was actually a nice pot we just won, by the way, with the queen. Anyway, back to the action. Oh, all in on that flop. Well, what do you do if you're in there with a king? I think you have to fold, especially against two people, maybe. If you're on an ace, kick is weak even. I think you're calling. Flush draw. Don't have an ace or a king. I don't see how you can call that. King 4, do we want to out of position? Okay. Do we limp this? I don't think we must do too much limping actually at the moment. Maybe. It's a lot of chips to play. Maybe we need to be a bit more tight. Costing us 8,000 and we're only playing for 8,000. So risk to reward. It's his flop, he doesn't necessarily believe us. If we get a 5, we're happy. I don't know if we can bet the 9 either. He knows it. Do we bet this? And no, this is his run out. We just say, he's the big blind. We didn't get a fold out of him. We will fold now. We were above average, and just in that one hand, we're below average now. So it's also good because it shows how quickly we can go up again. Things can change. I mean, you got one limp, and look at the pot. One limp and one call now. Big pot. I mean, that's like almost half of our stack. So what was it? It was a third of our stack. Are we playing hand for hand as well? Hey, oh, we're almost on the bubble. Okay, 2 spaces and then the bubble's over. Ooh, Jack 10 versus Queen Jack. And the Queen plays 7, not a good card for Corona. And he's out, Hits top pair and he's out just like that. Right. Now we've got 166,000 chips against us and he raised. Okay, we're not in yet. We're gonna quickly make my tea. Hot of it. Back. Oh, we folded. I think we were going to call that. Man, and I said I wasn't going to miss a hand. T not as important right now as... Okay, but we saved money. At least he did that just because of what we did. Yeah. Wasn't a great flop for us either. Okay, anyway, that was fun. Oh, we'll raise to 15. It's only 3 times blind. It does almost cover Moby 888. Sort of a decent raise to chase out anything that hasn't got anything, not allowing them in the pot, like a 6-2 or something. I'll see Foong we do not want to lose to. He folds, we're happy with that, so even with the fold to us, we're happy. There you go. Ace was there. Weak ace might not be calling. We're going to fold. Normally we'd like to play that on a deeper stack, 10-9. We are in the money, but right now $2 is not what we're after. But we're in the top 120 out of how many entrances? 939. Right, big stack, chips up some more. Queen 10 we'd like to see for not too much more. We'll definitely call the all-in for maybe 8-8 if he does. I don't think we're going to call this though. Okay. Yes, we can go up if we get it. He could be isolating. We're not calling it. We're not desperate. That's the thing. We are playing to win, but we're not desperate. We're still in the top half. We are getting beaten. Wow, Kings versus Ace Jack. Oh, 2 really good hands. Kings obviously way in the lead. Okay, that's... Wow, look at his stack still, even though that... Oh, because he had such a short stack. Yeah. Oh, well, that's fine, that's fine. We may prefer that, actually. I don't want to raise and be re-raised all in, yeah? You know, because it can be a move that a person pulls. But we... 9,000 more? I don't think we're betting that much of our stack on this hand. It's a nice hand to try and see a flop with. It's cheeky and all, but I don't think we're looking at doing terribly much trapping at the moment. Rather have more chips to do with that. Yeah. Some sneaky play. He does make the call. We are glad to be out of there. Only a 5. Even if we raise them out here, wouldn't necessarily help us. And besides, Ace Jack. Someone could have that. Whew. Blinds now at 6,000, just under 10 blinds we got. This tournament should speed up now with the blinds. And only about a minute till the next jump. Okay, let's see what happens here. I don't know if we're going to actually be able to make 2. I don't think we can until there's a break. Make a cover. Well, the big stack. Try and laugh. Does he have something? Was he on a draw? Well, it's for the T2 loose. It's a stack. Okay, pocket 10s. Wow. Oh, he got the 10 on the river. Wow, what a nice river. That was a nice river. Maybe hoping to be against an ace, obviously. I don't know if a jack would call, but... Big pot, eh? All in. We're not going to be able to play our king 9, really putting in pressure. We're not going to put a whole tournament off, right? Although we're now at 72. But I mean, are we ready to go out now already? I mean, 6,000, blinds are high. They're going to be, what, 8,000 now, I think? We'll see. Pocket 5s, oh, he was ahead. But okay, now we'd be flipping. Not going to get a 5. Oh, 9 was good. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Things are getting, yeah, quite, what's the word? High now. Intense. All in becoming the logical choice. I mean, you're fighting for about 20 grand per pot, so It's like, it's a lot. Ace king, nice hand. Ace four suited. Back doors there. Doesn't come. Only has to avoid a four. Or five. And he hits the four. How crazy is that? Imagine how ace king feels there. Okay. Chip leader, flipping up. I don't think we're going to wait too long. I think we're going to go all in here. We're going all in. We can't be too conservative now. Blinds are at 7,000. We're actually short stack. Look at our rank. 73 out of 94. Hoping this isn't it. Don't want to get called. Easy for him to call. Jacks. Okay, we got one overcard. We got a flush. Draw. Okay. We're drawing dead. Pocket jacks. Hit a jack again. I think we sort of did what we could. Guys, we technically did well. $1 buy-in. We made $2.13. Had we done this on the $6.60, we would have been looking at a much better, well, we've been looking at $15 profit or $14 profit X bounty. So it's relatively a good win. We didn't want to go out there. He had jacks. I mean, good hand. Wow, running well, very well. We were suited. Don't think it was a bad play. Can't wait too long. We knew there was one fold in before us, so that was okay. Cool. Well, that's it for today. At least we made a bit of cash, but we made a bit more of a loss. But we're after the bigger wins. Okay. So let's see what we can do with it tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed that. I mean, we had a bit of a deep run. So top 10%. Let's see how we do on the next few games.